Esse é o Atlas, é o brabo da putaria.
Tá gostosa, só que é sosa, senta paladão. Tá gostosa, só que é sosa, senta paladão. Tá gostosa, só que é sosa, senta paladão.
Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another Pilgrim video, and today I am remaking my tank build. A year ago I posted a video of my tankiest build, but over the recent updates I think I found a better build. Alright, so here is what my build is. I have the Viking helmet and the copper mech. What the copper mech does is that it absorbs all debuffs, and then when you use the ability, you go into a powered up state where you can move faster and you get more passive regen, as well as getting no debuffs. And we also have the Viking helmet because, come on, I mean, 15% extra damage is just really good. Now for these accessories, you can see that it's a little bit different from my old tank build, as we have Megaton Pendant and Combustion Engine. Combustion Engine is really good because the copper mech only works when you have debuffs. So I decided to put this on because you can inflict yourself with fire, which is a debuff, so you can use the copper mech. But since I'm using the ceremonial great blade more, any fire that I inflict, its level would be increased by 50%, and being on fire grants me 25% damage reduction, so it keeps that same tank flow. And then the Megaton Pendant is really good for resilient because I have that aced out, so every time I take damage I get super armor, and this paired with Titan Brace is just really good. I think I will have a 50% damage reduction overall. Next we have the skills. What I'm using here is I'm using Tank Ace, Tenacity Ace, Resilient Ace, and Juggernaut. Basically just the same skill tree that I've been using for over a year. This is honestly probably the best way to do it. Resilient because now you gain super armor when you take damage, which is really good. Juggernaut because you got to have that extra reduction. Tenacity because this honestly is just a savior, and this can clutch up every single battle. This thing has come in clutch so many times. And Tank because, well, obviously you get extra health. With that all being said, let's get on to the bosses. Alright, so one boss that you can do is High Lazurai. Like, look at this. I am just tanking so much stuff right now, and my regen is crazy. Like, watch this. Like, look at that. Look at how little damage I am taking right now. And look at that. He gave me fire. I'm gonna use that. Do this. Let's see how much damage I reduce from that. That's actually crazy. Like, look at that, man. You literally just don't take damage on this build. Obviously, it stacks up, but... look at that. And I'm also using Blood Gem on this Great Blade, just because of the passive. Let's just use that. Let's get some regen up. Look at that, and boom, he is dead. A great thing that you can do with Galvanize is that since you have an increase in movement speed, plus the technique, you can go really fast with the ceremonial great blade. Like, look at that. Look how fast I'm going with that. Anyway, on to the next boss. Alright, so a boss that I want to do is Yalgaroth, just because of the... look at this. Boom. Look at that. The nails don't even do damage to me. The nails are so unbelievably easy to just tank. Alright, on to the next boss. Okay, so obviously this guy, he doesn't give any debuffs. That's just a fact. He does not give any debuffs. But I just want to showcase this just because you kind of always have to. If you can't beat old fart on this build, But honestly, look at that damage output that I got just from all of that. And we have a blood gem to just to like get HP back. And the reason why I want this, this gem, is just so that I'm consistently working with my armor buffs. This armor is just so good with regen and tank that, look at that, I have Galvanized 20 and I get a 44% health regen. With this blood gem, you will be invincible while being super tanky. It's crazy. Oh my god, bro, finally. Jesus Christ, I got gem so I can showcase everything. So let's just use this. There we go. See, this fully counters gem because, as you can see, there's only one debuff that works on him, that works on me, and that is the Mark of Doom. I don't know why that is, but as you can see, I am making this battle super easy right now. Like, this battle is so easy to me right now. All right, let's just use this. Use this. All right, now I'm not blinded anymore. Where is it, Jim? Get these hits in. Continue spamming the combo. Voice break them. Do this. Die. Yep. And he's dead. Look at that. That can fully counter Jim, except for his Mark of Doom. His Mark of Doom does do quite a lot against this build. You have to be careful about that. I know I was just face taking him. I am just showing you guys how effective this build is. Obviously, you have to parry people. If you want to get the most effect out of this, you got to parry. But just face tanking is enough to completely destroy Jim. Regen, the debuffs. The debuff immunity is just so busted on it. Honestly, you gotta get on this. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta get on this. Anyway, that is it for today. I will see you guys next time.